My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to the daily challenge in Slay the Spire for January the 6th of 2020. We have the character defect and the modifiers draft, flight, and binary. Draft a custom starting deck of cards. Flight, you may ignore paths when choosing the next room to travel to. And binary, card rewards contain only 2 cards. I love a draft daily. They are the funnest in my mind. They allow for the most diverse. Oh, look, if you're going to offer me a claw in the first one, I will immediately try and turn this into a claw deck. Fine, claw, skim, probably leap or charge battery here. I'm going to need defense. Take a leap. Beam cell, because I've already taken skim, so I have cheap draw. Rebound works well with this deck, but so does auto shields. Take the rebound. Charge battery on this one. Glacier, definitely. Streamline, just to help me through the early elites, I think. Yeah, because there's 3 elites on the first floor. Go for the ice, definitely. Cold snap. Claw. Capacitor? I only have the 1 glacier and 1 cold snap. I don't think we take a capacitor. A steam barrier there. Another rebound? No. Defend, 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 defend. We've got to take another defensive card. Go for the eyes or boot sequence. Go for the eyes is a lot of damage mitigation. Cool-headed is really, really good in a low-cost deck. Because you can pretty much always play the card that you draw. Perfect. So what? We ended up with 2 copies of Claw, but we do have the ability to find more copies of Claw. In, like, every position, as it turns out. I gotta remember that Rebound is play the next card back atop your draw pile. Gotta remind myself of that. It's not not Rampage. What's the other one? The, Headbutt. It's not Headbutt. Cold Snap? Cold Snap does continue to go into a build like this, sure. I'm gonna risk it, but I hate risking it. Ugh, yeah, okay. Apparently this isn't even seeded, by the way, so someone else is gonna get the good masks. Ugh. Rebound, that claw back to the top of the deck, and then skim just to pull it immediately back out. And by now, the claws are already ridiculous. Ugh. Another cold snap, sure. Ugh! You got me! So mad. Yeah, Glacier there doesn't actually even help me. Beam cell, rebound the claw back to the top of the deck, use the cool-headed to draw it, play it, and then charge battery. Basically, if I don't manage to kill this next turn, I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Claw, claw. Never mind. Works out perfectly. Regal Pillar, whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. I'll take a beam cell there as well. I do have cards in this deck that I still want to upgrade. Go for the eyes, come to the mind. So do the beam cells. So does cool-headed. But I'm going to be adding so many cards to the deck. I think I skip rests. Dang it. It's only really okay to skip the rests if I end up getting, you know, something better out of the not rests. Give me a claw, makes up for it. Dang. I'll take a single copy of Melter, sure. I'm intentionally not breaking the log bullet on these turns. trying to set up as many frost orbs as possible and all those kinds of things. Okay, let's claw, rebound, claw, go for the eyes, skim, getting there we go. 3 claws and a streamline this time. I mean, that'll do though. Tungsten Rod, whenever you lose HP, lose 1 less, as well as Defragment and Hologram. Hologram makes the most sense with the claws in the deck. Question card. Future card wards have 1 additional card to choose from. That's actually really good when we're trying to go for claws. So I've got all this extra energy next turn, and hopefully I get, like, skim for draw, otherwise it's going to be useless. No, cool-headed. Streamline, leap, so that'll strengthen. Hang on. Should be fine. Yeah, 13 still. Only just, though. Yeah, I don't know how I plan to get over the damage hump here. 1 more claw in the hand would have actually done it. Bottle Flame upon pickup, choose an attack. Start each combat with their opening hand. Another charged battery, another cold snap. Another cold snap is our collector's bonus for it. And then Bottled Flame. I really want the claw in the opening hand, just to get my claw game started. Remove a card from the deck. I didn't really want to do this, but if I have to, let's get the Steam Barrier out of there, I think. Alright. Looks like the best defense we can get together this turn. Rebound, Melter, Cool-Headed, and then Melter. Smoke Bomb, Doom and Gloom, Sweeping Beam. Take the Sweeping Beam. I don't really want to go for a Doom and Gloom deck. At least if I can avoid it. Yeah, this is probably not... I probably got trapped by the whole claw archetype here. Probably ought to have avoided that. Oh well. I'm happy to be playing this build regardless. Doesn't matter if it's not optimal. I just realized halfway through that turn that I'd done it in a completely wrong order, but if I just kept going through my deck, I was going to be fine. Beautiful. War Paint and pump up upgrade to random skills. I'll take the extra hologram there first before I upgrade them. Ooh, hoo, hoo, another elite. Gotta love it. Yeah, I'll leap, claw, and streamline. I've got 2 holograms in the deck that can bring that back now. Taking a little bit of damage in all of these. I mean, the regen potions are going to be really, really good later on. Hopefully we don't need them, though. Hologram brings back Streamline. Play Streamline. Hologram brings back Streamline. Play Streamline. Alright. Should basically be nothing the enemy can do at this point. Meat on the Bone, if your HP is at below 50% at the end of combat, heal for 12 HP. Glacier. Ooh. Meteor Strike, obviously unplayable. I'll take the hologram. Fine. And if I have to upgrade a card here, I think it's probably going to be Beam Cell. I need the extra vulnerability. I don't want my only turns of vulnerability to be the turns where I'm currently holding a beam cell in hand. Eee, yikes. If I want to keep my perfect, I have to try and split this turn. I can do it with the streamline. And in fact, will do. Eesh. Do I want to not be weakened next turn? Yeah, I want to not be weakened. I'm fine with being made frail, though. Shouldn't be too impactful. So, that beam cell skim finds... Ooh, another claw. Lovely. So I'll take another claw out of the deck. And we actually might get the perfect here. I'm honestly pretty damn surprised to see that, considering how the rest of the floor went up until that point. Hyper Beam, Buffer, and Echo Form. If I'm going for a Pauper's deck here, then I don't take Echo Form, but otherwise Echo Form, Buffer. In fact, even Hyper Beam, they're all really good here. I'm going to go for a Pauper's build. I'm going to try and go for a Pauper's Claw. You can no longer smith at rest sites. I'm actually kind of fine with that because I don't really go to rest sites when I can avoid it. See how this goes. Definitely Glacier. Leap. Let's go Claw, Hologram Claw. I do have enough claws in this deck that really getting those claws started early is still pretty worthwhile. Skim. Into claw, into hologram back the claw. Into hologram back the claw again. Get my extra energy for next turn. Hope to hell that I have more draw. Let's rebound a claw to the top of the deck and then immediately draw it for the kill. I'll take that strength potion. Definitely worth it for us. Rip and test streamline. Take streamline for the collector's bonus possibility, I guess. Yikes. I mean, hell, if we can get a kill in the first turn, I'll take it. Our defense is going to be pretty weak outside of the cold snaps. Oh my god, we actually did get Glacier. I was going to ask for Glacier this turn to save us from that because our focus isn't affected. It's just our dex that's affected in this fight by Bear. But never mind, the boss gave it to me. Appreciated. I'm going to hollow back the Glacier right now and use that. I'm gonna rebound a claw back to the top of the deck, then I can cool-headed. Beautiful. If I did that with the streamline, I wouldn't have had the ability to play the streamline 2 times. Got him. Red Mask at the start of each combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies and play the top 3 cards of your draw pile. In Distilled Chaos there, I'll take that as well. I kind of like White Noise. Liked White Noise for a long time. I'm not going to take it though. Are there any shops that are only collinear with other... damn. Alright, I'm gonna have to give up question mark. I was looking for shops that were only collinear with, like, normal enemies. That's another claw, as well as a Glacier. Perfect. And rebound, damn. Sling of Courage, Oddly Smooth Stone, and Glacier and rebound. That was actually an incredible story. I'm very, very glad that I went there. Pick up a Curse for a relic. Fine. Extra energy on turn 1. Worth. More bank. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works when you spend any gold at a shop. It's okay. I just spent all of my gold. Okay, so I have 5, 7, 9, and 11 in terms of my damage. So 5, 7, and 11 is enough to kill the Mad Gremlin in the front line. Probably don't want to do that. Fine. I'm going to use the Strength Potion. So I get to... pull back Claw, and then pull back Claw. Just want to get the kill on each of those, though. Go for the eyes and a Glacier and a Cold Snap in his hand? Damn. Use Distill Chaos there and it actually put a Claw back atop my deck for me. I don't know how the game knows what I need, but thanks. Even managed to pull the leap there so that I managed to get my full defense on that turn. Oh, love it. Let's hologram back a Claw. Absolutely incredible fight right there. Could not have gone better. Mercury Hourglass at the start of your turn, do 3 damage to all enemies, as well as a Claw, pre-upgraded. Have to take it, obviously. Even managed to full defend on that turn. Insanity. Glacier as well. Oh my god. The game is being incredibly, incredibly kind to me right now and actually making this Claw deck work to make up for the fact that it's not going to get a good score. And again, I'm fine with that. You can tell by how fine I keep saying I am with it. I actually am. God. Another hologram? I can't really do anything at rest sites right now, so just fight an enemy instead. Gonna try and put more damage atop the deck. I probably should have just put my Claw back atop the deck there. Wasn't really thinking about it yet. I'm gonna skim to try and find more cards. Double Cold Snap will do. I do actually like Chill. Mummified Hand, when you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of the turn. Purple Fire Spirits want me to get rid of... If I get rid of Shame here, I get a Relic. I might end up getting 25 Relics off of the back of that. Also, I'm definitely not getting, 5 Curses at this point. Okay, I'm gonna rebounds the Claw. And then I'm gonna rebound a Go for the Eyes just in case I get attacked next turn. I'll hologram and then rebound that, fine. Alright. I don't get attacked this turn, thankfully, so we can actually start trying to go all in on damage. Hologram back for another Claw. Could have tried to go for a skim there, but I did want to play the Glacier. Hologram pulls back another Claw. That kills our frontliner for us. And never mind. Now it kills the midliner as well. No more attacking. Beautiful. If we could get a Shuriken, we could actually increase the rate at which we kill enemies, but honestly, not too much can be done. More Claws, though. You can now dig for relics at rest sites. We actually now have something to do at rest sites, finally. Self-repair or buffer. I've been avoiding rare cards already, so no buffer for me. Self-repair is usually a good one to take. I just don't think it's necessary here. And Bullseye I don't think is necessary here either. 3 lock-on, it only amplifies damage that the enemies receive from the cards. Also, there's like only one way in the game still to apply a lock-on. Okay. Floated a lot of energy that turn, but still really, really good turn. I'm gonna claw, hologram the claw back into my hand, rebound claw, and then glacier. Hopefully I get vulnerability this turn. Ah, there we go. Beam cell. Actually, you know what? Omamori is fine. I'll also take another streamline for the collector's bonus. Omamori is fine because I don't actually want curses anymore. I gave up on them. Gotta say, I love Orichalcum. At the end of your turn, without block, gain 6 block. That plus my Frost Orbs means a lot of the time I can get quite well defended suddenly out of nowhere. All I gotta worry about is continuing to increment that... Oh, hang on. Skim. Hey, continuing to increment that claw counter. Because eventually, Mystic in the backline won't even be able to stand up. It's just gonna be way damn too much. Speaking of, pull that back and then murder. Another cool-headed. Been keeping an eye out for those. Ugh, Snake Plant? Really? Snake Plant's actually awful for this. I'll Cold Snap, then use the small claw, then the bigger one. Best way to make sure that I got as much damage out there as possible. Ooh, giant weakness and frailty. Malleable enemies that I have to hit multiple times because I have the Shiv or the Claw build is... so rude. How dare you? At least there's only 2 of them in the entire game. Could have been a lot worse. Now I'm no longer weakened and the enemy isn't even attacking, so I should be able to get my kill this turn. Melter especially ought to help me with that. Rebound Melter and then Sweeping Beam to draw it and then play it again. Hologram, I think, is our collector's bonus. It's not. We already have the collector's bonus hologram. I actually kind of want that Melter. No, you don't. I want the hologram. Why would you want the Melter? Symbiotic Virus at the start of each combat, channel 1 Dark. Not really into it, but okay. Alright, immediately get rid of it as well so that I can play another claw on that turn. Okay. So we get 10 from that. 6 and 6. Just short. Cool-headed, and then hollow back a claw. At least I'm no longer vulnerable this turn. Enemy is doing a giant debuff though. Alright, I'm worried about this next turn. I might have to use Distilled Chaos to try and keep myself healthy. All right, actually, I'm going to hologram back a Skim. It's fine. Okay. Now life is getting difficult. Charge battery, hologram, charge battery, cold snap is 6 and 5 is 11, is 4 is 15, is 20, 29? Okay. That'll do enough, and it gets me another claw back atop the deck. I like it. I'm going to be vulnerable on the turn that the enemy is doing their execute attack, though. Not a huge fan of that. Seek. It's got to be Seek. I'm also going to have to Distilled Chaos. Let's pull a Go for the Eyes from that. Ah, dang it. We also used a Go for the Eyes. Let's seek out the Glacier. Play that. Fine. This is still all working perfectly. Right up until the very end. Still got a perfect out of that. Beautiful. Amplify, Echo Form, and no. Still going for the Porpoise bonus. I'll take the Cursed Key here because the negative is going to be negated by Omamori anyway. Doesn't matter where I start because I have flight. Okay. We can just play everything out this turn. Hologram back at Claw, play the Claw, do it again, and do it again. Obviously, this is the floor where this strat would become a problem. Because we don't really scale our defense that well. Thankfully, we're not going to be around long enough. Right? Like, if the same trajectory of difficulty was to follow for another floor after this, obviously we can't go to floor 4 in the dailies, then we would be in trouble. Especially due to the fact that this build, while it does scale, it will always take a really long time to start spinning up perfectly. Because without, something broken, it can take a while to play all of these dang cards. If only I'd killed that frontliner earlier, I could have had the actual useful effect out of our Dark Orb there. Another Sweeping Beam. I'm still going for the Collector's bonuses. In fact, I'm also still going for the Librarian bonus for 100 cards. 50 cards. Mind Blast? Not awful. Impatience is actually way better, though. Panacea, eh. Well, I can't take Apotheosis. Violence would be incredible for this deck, but I'm maintaining my Porpoise bonus, so I'll take the Discovery, I'll take Impatience, and I'm not going to take Forethought. I'll take 2 copies of Madness for the deck, sure. Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal. That is actually very, very interesting. I think... Well, I could get 999 gold instead. That's a lot of relics. Okay. It's a lot of relics, yeah. Discover. Ooh, nice Glacier right there. Take back the claw. Don't really care about popping that Dark Orb at any time. I mean, even without, like, without having just a single dual cast in the deck, it's complete garbage. Ouch. Please defense somehow. Guess that kind of counts. Ouch. No longer having the ability to rest after this would make me very nervous, though. I have the ability to rest in the next space. I don't need to use my potions here. I'm going to rebound the hologram. Take our upgraded claw. Then I'll cool-headed so I can claw. What was my plan here? I think I was trying to rebound the rebound there because I thought I had 2 rebounds and 1 hologram rather than the inverse. The courier, the merchant restocks cards, relics, and potions. All prices decreased by 20%, and we just got 999 golds. Okay, feeling good about that. I'll take another chill. We have to go to a rest site, don't we? No, right now we don't. I'll heal after the elite fight. I'm already below half HP, so got that covered. Beam cell, claw. Let's see what discovery gets us. Cool-headed, fine. Kinda looking for basically like any other draw at this point. You know what? I'll take the beam cell. Try and get the enemy vulnerable for longer. I'm gonna pop another beam cell out there rather than defend myself. Yikes. Rebound, leap, rebound, charge battery. Fine. At least we're starting to weaken the enemies. Let's hollow back another claw. Hopefully the bottom card on my deck doesn't end up being a claw, because I don't want to have to go like a whole cycle. Ooh, perfect. Never mind, it's not. Go for the eyes, claw, cool-headed, pulls back impatience. I'm going to make madness 0 cost the hologram there. It's impatience for a new deck. Patience again. And that's another claw, but it's not enough. Distilled chaos? Yeah, I'll distill chaos here. Fine. Toxic egg, when you add a skill card to your deck, upgraded. Another hologram, another leap. Take the hologram, sure. Go for another elite. So my plan is elite, pick up the thing, elite, go there, and then go to the shop. This is a suicide plan, but it might get us a ridiculous score if it doesn't happen to kill us first. Let's keep up that vulnerability. And and pop another claw in there. Sure. Duplication potion might be needed here. Okay, good. Hollow back the claw and even throw the melter. Fine. Just as long as the enemy doesn't go to a 45. We've been avoiding that very, very well so far. Oh, why? For some reason, I thought Impatience was going to be playable already. Oops. Guess I'll take Scrape, sure. See if I get a 0 cost, and we do! Nice kill. Gremlin Horn, whenever an enemy dies, gain an energy and draw a card. Another Streamline. That's our collector's bonus on Streamline. I mean, maybe we end up with a decent score for this daily regardless. Maybe. Darkstone Periapt, whenever you turn a curse, increase your HP, maximum HP by 6. Hollow back a claw, then rebound the claw, then cool-headed drawing the claw. Gotta put in my miles with all of these bad claws. Alright, we're up to 16 already. They're starting to become serious. I'm gonna skim. The idea here being that I kind of just want to skim through the whole deck as much as possible. Is the enemy still vulnerable? Yeah, the enemy is still vulnerable. Never mind. I'm just going to pull back 3 copies of Claw. Not going to manage to get overkill, but that's okay. I don't need it. Weaken the enemy for as much HP as I get to keep here. That put me below half. No, it's. Yeah, that put me below half HP. So the meat on the bone is now active. You played directly into my game. Back preparation, starting combat, draw 2 additional cards. This wasn't a claw. Fine. I'm gonna go for the extra elite because you can't stop me. You're not allowed. It's illegal. Fine. Might need to dupe the claw to end the fight though. Rebound claw, pull the same claw, use that. I'm going to get the extra energy for the next turn over decreasing the cost of the streamline there. Fine. I keep conceding so much damage to the Nemesis, but the Nemesis at the very least is being very kind. And has not been just constantly wailing on me with the 45s. Life could have been a lot worse here. Okay. Get the vulnerability set up for the next turn as well. Good. That really paid off. Bottom Lightning upon pickup chooses skills. Started combat with that in her opening hand. I kind of want Skim. Just so that I can try and get my deck to start faster, you know? Not going to take a defrag there. Oh, we get 2 shops? Hell yeah. Okay, Kunai. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, get 1 dex. I'm going to take Leap. How many of these collector's bonuses can I fill out? In this shop, not that many. Thanks. Whenever you play a power attack and skill in the same turn, remove all your debuffs. Kunai, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 as well as Blue Candle. Don't need that. I might actually want to go to the extra shop already, because everything in this shop is garbage to me right now. I should probably buy common cards at least. Cold Snap. Lose 1 focus, gain 1 strength and dex. That reprogram got changed? Alright, I'll take it. Charge battery? Do I need that? I do. That's the leap bonus done now. Sure, I'll take Equilibrium stack. Overclock is great. Don't really care about my second draw pile when I don't really get to it. Okay. Hell of a lot of cards we picked up there. Enemies in league combats have 25% less HP, or any of the rest of those. No, not really necessary, I don't think. Let's take the Glacier, Hologram, another cool-headed, Turbo, Leap. Take another Melter. Don't really want any of these at this point. Alright. Not half bad, if I do say so myself. Please give me Melter. And I've been trying to get Melter for the Spheric Guardian for so long. I just want to justify having it. Game still refuses to give me Melter at all. I see you there, game. How dare you. I put my heart and soul into finding that Melter. Found it. I'm gonna holo back a beam cell. Still think ultimately I'll be able to get some damage out that turn. Claw, holo back a Streamline will do it, actually. Speaking of Streamline. I mean, I already had the collector's bonus. There was no real reason to do that. Let's dig. Getting the Sundial. Every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile. Yeah, every 3 times I shuffle my draw pile. As if that's ever going to happen. Really? Well, at least I get to holo back the... Skim. Very, very glad that I put Skim in my opening hand like that, because I definitely needed it, what with all of these kind of dead draws I keep getting here. I'll take the extra energy for next turn. Hate all this. Dupe the chill there. Getting us a perfect defense. Still have more AoE in the deck, which is why I'm not exclusively targeting the frontliner. But as it turns out, I'm gonna have to eventually target him. Okay, I'm gonna holo back a Skim. Let's rebound Impatience and then use a charge battery there. I'm just trying to increment my my deck's counter where possible. Reprogram does make a lot of sense right now. Even with losing 3 defense in a turn from the Frost, I gain more than that in my block. Let's hollow back a Beam Cell and the other one a Claw. At the very least, with the Kunai incrementing my decks constantly, I should be pretty safe. Unfortunately, we don't have calipers just to keep all of our defense. Just need to focus. Ooh. Just need to focus on trying to get these claws to a reasonable state. Echo Form double playing the claws does actually double increment them now, so I'm gonna intentionally hit those correctly. I'm gonna recycle the Steam Barrier just because I don't want to still have it in the deck. Thank heck I have stack here. Perfect amount of block as well. Unfortunately, upgraded the block a little by playing extra cards at the start there. Oh well, my bad. I'm gonna hologram, double hologram for a Claw and a Claw. Perfect. So that gets us closer to our next cycle with all the claws in. Double play Glacier on turn 1. I mean, look, if you have to, you have to. I don't really benefit from doing anything else for the rest of the turn, though. I'm gonna double up on the Claw. What? Because it's necessary and all. 33, yikes. Double up on Leap, I think, here. This Flex Potion I never really know when to use. I only really want to use it if I'm extending for lethal. Bring back the Claw, pop that, and that, and that. Alright, we're entirely fine, despite the fact that the Regret dealt damage to us there. It's damage from myself to myself, so it's not a problem. Unfortunately, we missed out on the speed bonus for a 45-minute or less run. 16:48, not bad. So we managed to get Beyond Perfect, 6 copies of Champion, Pauper, Encyclopedian, obviously. Collector, only 8 copies of Collector. Honestly, I feel like we could have gotten significantly more than that. Little unfortunate in that regard. Raining Money, I like Shiny. Honestly, pretty much got everything there that I would have hoped to get. I think that should put us atop the leaderboard. Yeah. It's going to be a while until someone competes and beats that one. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next day.